Hey guys, Phil here from FHL Creative. I just want to give you guys a quick rundown of my new product, DistressInk, um, and want to show you what it's going to look like when you download it from Creative Market. You're going to get this zip file here, which you're going to unzip and get this folder. Within the folder, you're going to find a starter template, which I'm going to recommend you use to get started using DistressInk. I've also got all the different graphic styles, swatches, and actions isolated into their own pieces here. So that if you wanted to just import the graphic styles into a workspace that you have or that you're working on a project, you can do that with these individually. Graphic styles are seamless texture swatches and our actions. And I've also got those seamless texture, what are the swatches here. I also have those isolated individually into 16 different high resolution TIFF files that you can use for whatever you want. But to get started, I'm going to use this starter template. All right. So once you're in the starter template here, we are going to select our text. You can edit the type and font and all that kind of stuff. This is at an optimal height and text size to use DistressInk. We're just going to real quickly, I'm just going to show you how this works. So I've been really into this new font from Fort Foundry called Rift. I use it in actually in the DistressInk logo up here. You see Distress is written in Rift. So I'm just going to give you guys a quick rundown of how this works. So you'll see that we have all of the graphic styles are already pre-imported into the starter template. All 50 graphic styles and their varieties are in here, as well as the actions, the 3 actions that come with DistressInk. You'll find you're using trace more often than the other 2. And then I've got our swatches over here. Our seamless texture swatches are all right there. So the starter template is a really good way, a really good place to start. It will have everything you need preloaded, so there's no setup work really involved in getting going with DistressInk. So I'm going to show you, I'm just going to apply a quick stamp here just so you can kind of get an idea of how this works. You can see how quickly that just applied the distress to it, that stamp effect. I'm going to now hit my trace option, and you'll see that it's converted into a nice vector version right there. Now I've actually created a vintage text trace preset for my live trace, for my image trace here in Illustrator. Unfortunately, Adobe doesn't currently have a way to import image trace presets, so you have to actually create your own and save as a new preset so that you can have one to pre-use over and over. I've created this one, set my threshold, paths, corners, noise, and actually ignore white is a really good thing to check. That when you actually hit expand, the only thing left will be your black object, so you won't have to delete all the white out. But once you've set all your things the way that you want them, you can just save as a new preset, save it as DistressInk, save it as whatever you want to, and then it's there for the future. And you hit expand, and there you go. That's it. You've got it all ready to go. You zoom in, you can kind of see the effect up close. It's infinitely scalable, and that's a quick look at getting started with DistressInk. Hope you guys enjoy it. I'm excited to see what you put out.